Hey guys, Devil Dog again from Explorminate, here to do episode 4 of my Let's Play Endless Legend, the Cultist playthrough. As we left off, we were getting prepared to search these ruins, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be attacking somebody. However, I reminded myself, because I remember going through this back in the day, the first time and the only time I've ever played through the Cultists, this is not a combat engagement, so I'm going to go ahead and search it. And yeah, that's what I thought. Right, I was going to risk it. I was pretty sure it wasn't. So now we have to defend our home region for 5 turns, which is easy peasy. We're going to be getting the science output increase here in just 2 turns, and that will be followed by our ability to make, is it, yep, titanium? Yeah, titanium. Titanium weapons for our people. Because our people need titanium weapons. All the better to murder people with. One more turn. Actually, we'll send him a little bit up there so we can see what's up there. One turn, and let's see, watch, oh, look at that, 15 science output in 1 turn as a result from that city building built, which is perfect. So I also made the giant mistake of realizing that, or I didn't, the mistake isn't realizing it, the mistake is that I actually placed this district just north of a previous district because I thought that was the city hub district, and I'm an idiot. So there's just no other way of putting it. I am an idiot. So that being said, I need to build another 3 districts around this way. I think what my next building, or my next district's gonna go is here actually. So it'll give me that die, it'll give me an approval bonus. Actually, I think it'll give me an influence bonus. Yeah, that's right. You gotta give me an influence bonus. So, we'll go with that. We're now 1 turn away from the alloys, so that's great. Sorry, right click out of that. Move him where he's supposed to go. In turn. Great. And we're out of the winter. Alright, research queue is over. So we can now build tier 2 weapons. And our next step is to figure out what we want to do as far as, do we go back and maybe build, oh, of course we're going to need to build this, so we should just build it now. But we also could use the central market, which is a 25 approval bonus on city. Or we could use this, which would give a significant influence increase. And because we're not at war with anybody, and because I don't see that really necessarily happening just yet, which will probably be my final words, my famous last words, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Because I think the influence bonus right now is more critical to our strategy than murdering people with our units. But the next step will definitely be the unit from tier 1 that we didn't get yet. So we're here with Empire Plan. I think, honestly, see if we can get there. We can get there. Cool. So we can get an approval bonus to our cities, which is going to be even better than I could have ever imagined. Glory of the Empire is on the way. So for some reason my fraps, oh no, I'm sorry, it's not fraps, it's Bandicam, randomly stops recording. And I know this because the frames per second counter in the lower right that I see, it turns white and it just stops recording. Does anybody have any familiarity with Bandicam and why it might be doing that? I checked to make sure I'm not running out of space. I'm definitely not running out of space, and I'm not touching anything that I shouldn't be, so I don't know why it just stops recording. This is actually, well, the episode before, I actually couldn't get more than a couple minutes into it without it doing it, so I had to re-record it a couple times. Alright, great. So the Ninja are around. They're right there. They've already been murdered by whoever Orange is. Search that out. 50 dust. And alright, so let's think about what our strategy is going to be from here on out. So we're definitely making our way through the faction quest, which is all well and good, but we also want to start converting more minor faction villages to our cause. We've got the Sisters of Mercy down here. There's one here. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know if it looks like it might even come out. So there could possibly be a third one there. But I also want to have units that are powerful. So I like these Silix down here, which might be our best bet. In fact, that are going to be my bet. Yeah. Alright, so next quest is to reach level 2 with my city center, which would have been easier had I not built the districts like that. You can all make fun of me. Be like, dude, Devil Dog, you were just telling us how to level up the city and how you shouldn't do that. But I did it anyways. It's a lot harder to play a game and talk and think about what you're gonna say than you think it is. Alright, actually let's take a look here because we're gaining 33 food per turn, and it's just, we don't need that kind of excess. So let's go ahead and adjust this to some fidzy output, or I'm sorry, some dust output. So this will give us a decent output across the board. With that one thing, the Glory of Empire, that we're going to be researching and then building, that'll give us a significant influence bonus, which is great. And right now we're pretty well balanced, and that's a good place to be because we're still building stuff. We still need science, obviously. I would like to build up my dust reserves, and we are in need of influence at all times with this group. All times. Alright. You know what's funny is I just realized that maybe the white is pausing it. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to pause it. Maybe I'm pushing buttons and I don't know. This is ridiculous. This definitely needs to get changed, considering the necrophage can never be at peace with somebody, so why in God's name would they consider living together in harmony a good thing? Because they want to murder me, and they want to use my cadavers as things that are good for them. They want to use my dead bodies, so why in God's name would they want to live together in harmony? That text needs to go away. Okay, so we are 3 turns away from that, 2 turns away from that, which is great. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do to appease these guys through diplomatic pacification. We'll parlay with them. Parlay. Oh, really? You don't want to, huh? I don't want to have to murder you, so I guess we'll just have to go straight on to the Sisters of Mercy over here. That is not what I had expected. You know what, actually, before we do that, let's go into our territory in the process of going up there. Alright, so this is good. We'll build this. It's our cavalry unit, and we are going to need it eventually, so we might as well do it before things get too expensive. We've already done 2 research topics towards tier 3, so let's leave it at that. I'll end up coming back to this probably central market, depending on, yeah, no, I need to, because I need to have an approval bonus in order to move forward with district building, so we're going to do that. We are. So let's move him into our territory, and we actually forgot to show you, but the quest down here gave us an item, and I didn't even look at it. So let's look at that while we also add some titanium weapons to our hero unit, and I was doing that all wrong. So the thing is about quest items is that you don't necessarily get them when you find them through quests. They are actually then added to your build queue, so you're able, or not build queue, but build capacity or capability. So now you can add these. So this is not limited to just your hero unit. It can be actually equipped by all cultist faction units. So this is something that we can end up, you know, putting on all the stuff, all the units we have. But we don't have the glass deal that we're gonna need. So, we can't actually add it yet, but we can add our titanium sword and our titanium shield, which is perfect. And we can also, just because we're here, we'll go ahead and add some tier 2 armor. It's going to cost us dust, and it's going to cost us 4 titanium for the sword and shield, but we don't care. And we can actually add some items too, why not? So the improved vision and the sharp sense from, I believe it's the ring. Yep. And that would give us some decent ranged attack defense. And with the little necklace we've got, improved movement, which will give us better initiative and better movement on the battlefield and on the overworld map. So all in all, 162 dust well spent and 4 titanium well spent. Because as you can see here, our attack went through the roof. I don't know if you did actually. 63 and now 87. So it's a 25 or 24 attack bonus. And yeah, this all went up, I promise you. You can go back and look. So even the life and all that stuff, it all went up. So let's apply, let's spend the money, and now we have an Uber unit through our hero. We've done that, we've already set up the next one, and we got more population. Alright, so let's look to see how we can disseminate these guys. We're 9 turns away from another unit, which is good, or another population, which is good. And as a result, we should probably go ahead and add that. It's not going to change, it's not going to change it. Alright. Let's do Glory of the Empire here while we're thinking. 70 science is actually very good. We're going to leave it there though. In fact, we're going to leave it all just as it is. We're about to build the district. That's going to reduce our approval rate by 10%, which will still keep us at fervent, I believe. No, it won't. So what we need to do is actually use some dyes. Sorry, so I went back and I went through here, and dyes will increase our approval by 5, and it'll also increase my output of influence by 50%, so it's something I probably should have used a while ago. Alright, so let's end turn. Okay, so we'll holler back up here. I don't even know what that meant. I just said it. And, oh, great, so there is one. I knew it. I had a feeling there would be, well, I mean, I didn't know it. I guessed that there might be. I do not have telepathic abilities, unfortunately. 4 turns away from that, so maybe we can actually move Guy here instead. Change that? Nope. We could maybe add another one. We're still at a positive food. So, yeah, it changed it to 3. You know, we're actually really well off with food. And it's not changing this at all, so we're going to do that. Of course, it didn't change that at all either. So we're still at 3 turns. I'll add him to the influence. We're still 77. Yeah, we're doing great. So this is awesome. We'll keep an eye on that because things change, obviously. Especially with population growth, and once winter comes, we might have to shift some people back to food production. But so far, so good. Let's go over here and convert. Welcome to the cult, ladies. We have places for you. I don't know what they are, but we have them. Alright. Fanatics 2 days, or 2 turns away. 2 turns away from a significant influence bonus. So let's watch that as it occurs. We've got 21 output now. And with the Glory of Empire built, we're going to see it jump to what? What are we going to see it to? 34. Perfect. That's great. That's really good. So, Got the Fanatic built. We could go with the Marketplace, which is a good place to start spending our money. Our dust, I should say. Or we could... So... I wonder how good our industry is already. We could use a bonus like that right now. It's probably where we're weakest, but at the same time, we're not really in need of building too much. So, let's think about what we do need. We got a big science boost, so that's good. Now we're fervent, so that's even better. Well, we've been for a few turns now. We're making an insane amount of influence, which is great. I think our best bet really is to kind of consider other strategic things that we need. We don't need a fizzy focused research topic at this point. We could go with this to keep, you know what, we will. We're going to go with this to keep our approval bonuses up, and we can start building the districts and move towards the, what are you doing here? Oh, really? Some decent attack? Shit. Sorry, watch your language, I guess, but crap, I didn't expect that at all. Their attack power is significantly higher than mine. Alright, so this is going to be an opportunity to build some new units that have... Actually, we'll start with the Fanatic. So let's go ahead and build him out with some tier 2 titanium stuff. That'll bring him up to 63, which is a good start. We'll give him some armor, maybe not to the brim. Brought him up to 40 defense. Let's see if this will do enough to make it worth it. Yeah, why not? And we can also give him an improved movement, which would be even better considering his cavalry. And we can't build this yet. It's unfortunate. It's not as much as I'd like, but we'll go ahead and just call him... I forgot what they're called normally. Whatever, we'll just call him Cav... Whatever. There we go, Cav 2. He's our cavalry 2, or second tier cavalry. So, oh, he's a Fanatic, that's what it is. Whatever. So, we'll also edit him, or make him a new... Oh, you know what, we'll edit him. I don't want to keep making a shit ton of new unit types. So, we're going to give him a gigantic hammer, which brought his attack to 69, which I'm totally digging. Neither one of these give him an attack bonus. Give him some armor. Oh, that actually did. That gave him an attack bonus. So let's leave it like that. He's not too expensive, either in production or titanium output. So I like this guy. Let's do this. We might actually give him an improved movement too, because he's not very maneuverable. Alright, we'll apply that, and we're going to build out one of these guys. And one of these guys. Perfect. We also take this one out, I think. Yeah, we're going to use these guys to act as militia here, so I don't get screwed. Oh, here, look, there's an ice warg. Cute, huh? He's available if you get the founder spec. Alright, so let's go ahead and convert these. Oh, we can't. So we're 100 away. We're just one turn away, which is great. We're going to do that. And let's see what the fizzy bonus is like. Oh, it's not that great. Let's see what this... I forgot to look. Oh, this is not bad. It's a pretty flat, decent output there. Alright, so... we've got these guys coming here to act as militia, pretty much. We're going to have to keep our eye out here in the necrophage, or the necrophage, however you want to pronounce it. We've got the 3 villages in this particular region pacified, so that's great. And I'd like to find out where these ice wargs are, because they might be a good target for our next round of conversions. Or we could come down here to the Fragan region and at least pacify the one Kazani village here. Is that what they were? Why isn't it showing me? Show me. Like, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought I saw it. Was it Kazanji? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's weird. I don't know why I couldn't see it for a second. Wouldn't let me mouse over it. Yeah, so that might be a good bet. Oh, wow, and there's another faction over here. So, and it looks like they might be the Ardent Mages based on their... Well, they're either the Ardent Mages or the Necrophage, because they're the only two that really try to take out the minor factions like that. So, alright, let's take a quick gander at what's going on. We're here, Necrophage are there, whoever's here. I want to probably take these minor factions there, because I don't want to start getting too far out and running into other factions. So we'll come back this way. If I need to attack these guys, so be it. I've got some pretty good units now, and we can do that. And this will build up in no time. So by the time we actually make it over there, we're going to be at 150 influence, which is enough to take, or to convert even a pacified attacked village. And we'll go from there. So I think that's probably a good spot to end this episode, because there's going to be quite a few things going on here in the next 10 turns, 10-15 turns. And that'll make for a good episode next time. So, I guess in conclusion for now, thanks again for watching. This was Devil Dog from Explominate. If you haven't come and checked out the site, please do. Like I've said in many episodes before, I'm seriously interested in building a 4X community. I get nothing out of it other than the pleasure of knowing that 4X is, it's becoming a community of people, because I see you guys, I see all the same people in the same forums, and it would just be nice to bond together as 4X lovers. So if you haven't come by, and like I said before, I've mentioned before, we're going to start a podcast real soon. So if you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see in a podcast, or what you'd like to hear, I should say, let me know, either through the website or on one of these YouTube videos. And if you're interested in doing a podcast, if you have a lot to say about 4X games in general, contact me through the website or contact me through YouTube here, and let me know what your schedule's like, because hell, I would love to include as many people as possible. As long as you have Skype and a microphone, we're interested in bringing you in. So thanks again for watching, guys. Devil Dog from Explominate. We'll see you next time.